Marry Jim. It's going to be well worth it.
I guess I'll stay around a little while. You won't mind, will you, darling?
I wouldn't bother to do that.
Why, it's a pleasure. A husband's place is with his wife.
Hey, listen. I'm Marvin Hale, see? And no fake is going to come in here and try and pass off as me.
You don't look like Hale.
Well, I do with my mask on.
You don't sing like Hale.
Well, it sounds like Hale. I mean, I do.
Well, let's try it. Your eyes told me where to find some bliss to withdraw upon.
Strange time to do it. What's that? What's going on here?
My son-in-law, he's singing. You say that we're through. I'll blame my heart. I'll blame the moon. I'll blame the waltz.
Marvin, how perfectly delightful.
Splendid, my boy, splendid.
But why do you always sing when we're out of the room?
Well, I'll tell you, it's like this. I'm so used to singing...
Joe!
What's this? Who's that? Why, the man's unconscious.
You know him, Pat?
Well,
Well, do you know him or don't you know him? Say, what's all this about?
Oh, he's fainted.
Do you know him, Angie?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, he came to see me. And then he heard Mr. Hale singing, and he went to the dining room to listen. He's always had a very weak heart. I suppose Mr. Hale's voice was too much for him.
Well, who is he? What's his name?
His name's Mike. Mike Scanlon.
Mike Scanlon. Brown hair, wait about... That's him, all right. That's who? The burglar, the one we're after.
No thanks to you.
Hasn't got the pearls on him. Get him out of here, boys. It's all right. After I've questioned this bird, I'll find where those pearls are.
You couldn't find those pearls if they were in his pocket.
Say, why don't you...
Yes, as you were saying, Lieutenant. Now.
Thanks.
Well, they finally found Mike Scanlon.
Oh, Angie, isn't it terrible the way bad men take advantage of defenseless women?
Oh, yes, ma'am. I had no idea he was a thief.
Why, of course you hadn't, Angie.
Come on, Annabelle.
If you'll excuse me,
Yeah, me too. Just a minute, Angie. And you too, Mike. Oh, you got me wrong. That was Mike that just left here.
No use, Mike. I told him everything.
Well, why ain't I getting arrested? Well, when Pat needed a favor, you came to her rescue. Just now, you needed one. Gee, that's swell of you, Guy. And you too. I won't forget you for this. Come on, Angie. We probably better grab a little air before they find out that guy can really croon.
Wait a minute. Would it inconvenience you too much to return out his pearls before you go?
Oh, now, you ain't gonna pin that on me.
I'm not pinning it on you. I'm pinning it on Angie. Suppose I told the authorities what you've already told me about her.
But you wouldn't do that, because I can tell them about you and me.
Go ahead, Palsy. But you can't tell them anything I won't have to laugh off someday. But she can't laugh off $10,000 worth of pearls. They put little girls in jail for things like that.
All right. Send for the cops. Only keep Angie out of this, see? She had nothing to do with it. I was the one who thought the whole thing up. I was the one who copped the pearls.
Now listen, Mike.
Shut up.
I couldn't steal the leaves off a tree. I'm the one who took the pearls.
You didn't.
I did.
You didn't.
I did.
Oh, you're the looniest pair I've ever seen. One moment neither of you did it, and the next you both did. Well, make up your minds. Which one was it?
Listen, Pat, just give me a minute with Angie, will you? I'll straighten the whole thing out.
No, you don't. Straighten it out right here and now.
It's all right, Jim. All right, we'll leave you alone. But when you decide who did it, remember, I want those pearls.
I don't know.
Come on, Jim.
There you go, popping off again. Why don't you keep your mouth shut? I had the whole thing straightened out. You are the dumbest thing that Oh, gee, Angie, I didn't mean to say anything to make you bawl.
Oh, you ought to kick me with both feet.
Me kick you?
You should have done it a long time ago. You should have done it when I wanted you to be a crook. You should have done it when I was so mean to you here. You should have done it every day. I'm such a dumbbell.
I know, but don't cry, Auntie.
Will you come and see me in the jail?
Oh, Angie.
Will you come and play your piccolo to me?
Oh, now, Angie, you're not going to go to the can. All they want is the pearls back.
Oh, do you think so?
Sure. I'll explain to them that this was your first and your last time.
Oh, it is my last time, I swear it. Come on, let's go find him quick.
Where'd you put him?
I hid him in the living room. Come on. It's gone.
What's gone?
The radio.
Sure it is. I certainly did away with that, all right, all right.
You took the pearls.
I did not.
I hid him in the radio.
You put the pearls the radio?
Yeah, where is it?
I put it on a truck.
You put it on a truck. What truck? Any truck?
You know a truck that was out there in the driveway.
Well, what kind of a truck was it?
How do I know? It was a truck with wheels, a furniture truck.
Well, you're making it simpler every minute. I suppose there's only one furniture truck in the whole town. Didn't you see the name on the truck?
How did I know I was going to need the name on the truck? Wait a minute. It's some kind of brothers. It's a Beaker, a Booker.
Barker Brothers.
Yeah. Hey, wait a minute.
They're escaping.
Once a crook, always a crook. Come on.
Stop them, Lieutenant. Don't let them get away.
What's going on here?
Well, they're the real thieves. They've got the proof.
We haven't any time to argue. Jim, get the town car.
All right.
Why, that's our car.
Come on, get her, get her into the... Here we go. We've taken a police car.
Where are you going? Wait for me! Oh, gosh, Mike, the cops are right behind us.
Yeah, what do we do?
Wait, I got it.
To the receiving hospital?
Yeah.
Okay, follow me.
This is 6th Street. Turn right, we'll lose the cop. There's Barker Brothers.
There's the truck. There's millions of them. We gotta find the guy with the mustache. Come on. Hey, mister. Hey, what's the idea of coming around here breaking stuff? There he is. Come on.
Oh, well, that was the most hair-raising drive I've ever had.
You two search there. All right, come on, Pat. Stop. They're not in that section over there. Come on, they must be upstairs. Come on, we'll get them.
You're the guy. Where'd you put it?
Where's what?
The radio.
What radio?
The one I put in your truck.
Did you put that there?
Yeah.
I'll get them. We'll go upstairs and hit them off. All right, I'll stay down here. Keep your eyes open.
Please, where's the radio? Please.
Well,
The radio.
you'll find it right at the end of the hall in the radio room.
Will somebody please...
Don't bother me, Andy. We've got to capture him.
Capture Marvin, why?
Not Marvin, Mike.
Mike, do we know anybody with the name of Mike? Not Mike Scanlon, the burglar. Well, what's he doing running around here? I thought he was in jail.
No, it's Marvin that's in jail.
See if you can find the guy with the mustache, will you, honey? Boy, I'll look through all of them. Jump, Kelly.
Say, what's the big idea?
I'm looking for some missing jewels.
Looking for jewels?
Yeah.
Well, I guess you took the ass
Oh,
down,
you
huh?
big mutt! You leave him alone!
Well, I ain't gonna let a little strip like that accuse me of stealing jewelry.
Is it them beads you're looking for?
Yeah, these.
Yeah, beads. The ones that were in the radio.
Why didn't you tell me? I was going to take them home for my little girl to play with.
Oh, gee, thanks, mister. Thanks! Oh, darling. We're safe at last.
So, we caught you in with the goods, too, eh? I'll take charge of these, Sonny